Okay, so let's go westwards, page 69. Let's see what happens. Entry 69, I should say. There's a difference. Alright. You come along passage, a corridor bends round to the north, and you follow it until you reach another junction. At this junction, you see an arrow cut into the rock, pointing north. You decide to try this direction. I think I already did this. I think I'm getting the runaround here. I'm looking at my map, trying to make sure I know where I'm at here. It's been a little while. Okay, I think I'm in this area here. Turn to 244. Alright, the passage runs northwards. Ahead you can see the splashings of the underground river. Okay, so this is new. The air becomes cool and fresh. You soon reach a wide opening. It's a riverbank, but despair as you look across the sea. No way through on the other side. To the east of the river flows through a cave in the rock. You may either sit and eat provisions, I don't really need to yet, or continue to what seems to be the only forward, jumping into the river and swimming downstream. You can, to the east river, flows through a cave in the rock. You may either sit, eat provisions, or continue by the seems the only way forward, jumping into the river and swimming downstream. Passage runs northward. To the east, there is... Okay, so I can't go east, because I guess the cave isn't big enough. So north, I guess. Passage runs north. See an arrow cut pointing north. So, I might be getting a little lost here, because it's been so long. So it was right here, went west, passage north, and that's where there's a river. To the east, the river flows through a cave. You may either sit, rest, and eat, or continue what seems to be the only way forward. So they're not really telling you which way downstream is. All they're really saying is, like, to the east, the river runs through a cave in a rock. Or you may either eat or continue what seems to be the only way forward, jumping into the river, which is going east. But usually downstream is usually south, but in this case it's east. So we're gonna do that. Splash into the river, and that's $3.99. The current is strong and takes you swiftly downstream. You are washed along through a narrow opening and out into a large cavern with banks on both sides. The current washes you onto the south bank. Cavern. So I should label this river. Who knows if this is 100% correct, but the river runs through it. All right. Turn to 218. That's quite a bit of immersion, so I don't need to really do an immersion roll. You are on the south bank of an underground river, facing across its black depths. There appear to be 4 ways of crossing. Oh boy. To your left, a rusted bell bears the sign Ferry Service 2 pieces. Oh, I got information on this. Please ring. There is a small raft in front of you on the bank with a long stick resting beside it. You could punt across the river. A rickety old bridge crosses to the right. If you don't trust any of those, you may swim. Which will you choose? Here's the picture. A rickety old bridge crosses on the right. So usually when I see a picture, it kind of means I'm on the right path. I think. I suspect. So let me just write this out. The south bank, the black depth, there appear to be ways of crossing. To your left, rusted bell. See, I don't know the direction though, which kind of concerns me. South bank. I'm thinking it's like this. So when I got dropped off, it ended into like a small beach. That's what that bank is. Alright. And then there's another, and this is on the other side. Maybe the river goes through on that side or something. But there's a boat, which I'm sure there's a ferryman. Don't pay the ferryman? Or should I? As Krista Berg says. Alright, so let's see. I know I have information on it. Pay respects to the boatman. Pay respects. So yeah, swimming in those waters. Who knows what's in those waters? But I'll ring the bell and I'll pay respects. Let's see here. Let's ring the bell. Go to page 3. Good thing I got the info. The bell gives a dull clang, and after a few moments you see a withered old man climb into a small rowing boat moored on the north bank. He rows slowly across to you, moors the boat, and limps towards you. He asks you for 3 gold pieces. When you protest at the price, he mumbles some flimsy excuse about inflation. Yeah, it seems to be going around these days. He begins to get angry at your protestations. Never heard it put that way before. Your protestations. Do you pay him the 3 gold? Or threaten him? No. He pays the 3 gold. He's got it. Although he spent a lot on gambling. Let's see how much money he's got left. And I do have like a poster board with some water on it. I could get that out, I guess. But let's see. Only if it's easily accessible. I think it is. Let me see. Yeah. There you go. Let's see how much money I got left here. I got 18 gold left. So let's make that 15. And let's set up a little bit of a visual, although hopefully you can see in your head and your imagination. Achoo! Let's get this out of here. Put it up there because there's probably a lot more water. And yeah, I do have a boat somewhere too, little boats that I use for my for Against the Titans campaign. Let's see if I got it here. I'm looking at my Hero Quest stuff. I'm not sure if I have it easily accessible. Alright, forget the boat. This table will have to be the boat. Alright, so here we go. I can't find the old man token. I'm not going to dig around. There's an old man on there. Alright. And I kind of lost my place. Dang it, that happens too. When you drop the book. See, when you're doing the portable stuff and you got a little room, things get shaky. Okay. Alright, here. 182. Oh, yeah, page 3. Or entry 3. Alright, turn to 272. Alright, he calms down, takes the gold, deduct this from your gold obviously, and rows you across to the north bank. After mooring the boat, he ambles off down a passageway. So this is the north bank, so I'm going north somehow, and Rastan says, next time we'll have another wager. Eh? The guy says, and he thinks it's the same guy that he gambled with. Maybe he is, maybe it's his twin, who knows. Going down the north passageway, go to 7. Exciting stuff here. You're on the north bank of a fast-flowing river in a large underground cavern. Go to 214. Before I do that, let's make a little bit more progress on the map. Alright, so let's map. Let's say this is something like this. And this is where he's at here. Looks like a football or sub of some sort. Okay. A little messy, and didn't lose my place because I used my water bookmark. Excuse me. Water bookmark in there. Okay. You're on north bank of a fast-flowing river in a large underground cavern. Turn to 214. Facing northwards, the rock face is smooth and glistening with moisture. Moss of many different hues grows on the surface. There is an eerie silence, punctuated only by the splashings of the river as it flows behind you. You have three options. Passage runs off to the northwest to take you, if you take this route, to 271. A large timber door is directly in front of you in the middle of the rock face. If you open the door, go there. Another passage runs along the river eastwards. To follow this along the riverbank. So I go runs up to northwest, west, north, or east. So let's draw that. This is the door. Okay, well, I'm kind of sick of going west because it seems like it doesn't get me anywhere going west. So I'm going to go north. Go through the door. Let's see what happens on the next video. Keep solo questing. Thanks for hanging with me.